Good morning and welcome to another episode of Tony's Allotment. It's 9 o'clock on Monday morning and it's 2 degrees, so it's pretty cold, and they forecast quite a lot of wind for tonight and later on through the day, so it's going to get pretty cold up here. So we're going to hack on with some of the jobs. Since the last time I saw you, we've been doing a little bit, and I'll take you around that now in a moment. But we've got a few more jobs to do, and what we'll do, we'll come back to the video at the end of the day and we'll just do another sort of update, so it's not too long, of how things are looking now. But the first thing I want to show you is what we've been doing, so I'll do that now. Okay guys, as you can see, we've been getting through the strawberry beds. These are all the ones that have recently been taken off, or we've found buried in there that we've planted up and just stuck down. But we've started stripping back all of the strawberries so that we can remove these. We're taking out the runners and we're putting them into something I'll show you in a moment. But as you can see, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. A little bit of a mess, but that's because we're basically cutting off all the old leaves that you can see on the floor here. And you actually see the beds again. I tell you something, this 3-tier bed system that we designed and built has worked wonders for these strawberries. We're going to lift all these and we're going to put them in the polytunnel throughout the winter so that we can renew the compost in this bed. It's got all sorts of stuff, in it, but it's held up really well. The amount of strawberries we had this year was unbelievable, and the amount of runners, we've probably got over 1,000 runners. So we're going to be able to do another bed and put some in the fruit polytunnel this year. So that's another job for this morning. Okay. Next, we're going to go to the polytunnel. Well, here's the polytunnel. You can actually see the paths now, guys, after digging out all of that weed. So it's looking pretty good now. We took out 14 sacks. Those bags there, which are chicken layers pellets bags, they hold 20 kilos a time, and we took out 14 of those. Now this is what I wanted to show you. These are the strawberry runners we're now cutting off, and they're in a big tray of water. And the reason I wanted to show you is we've done a test on it, and this is what happened. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay, so they rooted really well. So rather than waste them, we just chuck them in this water, allowing them to root, and then we'll pot them on. It's just going to give us that little bit extra time before the frosts kill them off. So we might be able to get some more runners out of it. So we'll cut all the rest off now. We'll shove them in here, fill it up with water, and we'll get them rooted and then get them potted on. The paths in here, as you can see, are all been swept out. We still haven't put the soil through the trommel. There's all the runners that we have cut off earlier. We've got to cut off all these old leaves and stuff now back to the crowns, but we'll do that at another point. The 4 grapes are in here, guys. I don't know if these are going to come through the winter, mainly because we didn't water them, but they do have a root system, so I've decided to keep them and see if those 4 grapes come through. And if they start budding in early spring, I'll get them in the ground. If not, we'll have to order some more. There is some more that we dug out of the strawberry bed yesterday. So those are the 2 jobs that we've done there. Since last time we were here, we've given the shed its first coat of stain. You will remember the state on this shed, you know, it was absolutely appalling. So it's going to take 3 or 4 coats of stain to get this looking alright again, but it's had its first coat. The second coat will be going on today. So just to show you, look. So the second coat's going to go on it today, and we may then put a third, fourth coat on whatever it needs. But shed is reusable again. We've had, I don't know if you'll see when we go inside, but we've had, I haven't done a lot in here, but Tina's made some little curtains so that we can close this glass out. Before we had this perspex on there, and the perspex wasn't, you couldn't see through it, so that's that. So that's another job we got for today, and we've got one more over in the chicken plot where our lay boxes are leaking. The seams have opened up and we need to sort that out, but it's still a tip up here. But we are getting on with the jobs that need doing, and all the other groundwork can be done then as the coal sets in. So I'm going to leave you there and I'm going to hack on, and I'll see you very shortly, guys. Hi guys, well going to quick show you what I've done today. I've sealed most of this up. We was getting water running down here. I've created a bead here to shed it off, and obviously filled right along there, but I've got to do the rest of the windows. Brand new cork gun from B&Q, and it's in bits. Load of rubbish. Sealed right along the bottom there where water was getting into the shed, so hopefully now that should sort that out. Okay, I'm going to take you for a wander. We've put a second coat of stain on the shed, so that's looking a little better. We'll probably put a third one on there as well. Okay, strawberry patch. It's not dug over and sorted yet, but obviously all the strawberries are out now. Despite what we got in that other tunnel, I've packed everything up into trays, and that's now in the polytunnel. There's again the shed there, so it's starting to look a bit better. These are all the strawberries and the runners that came out of that bed, plus we've got 150 in larger pots in the other polytunnel. I've put them in here out of the way for now, so they've all just been cut right back and planted up, and they'll see the winter out in here. These ones here are pineberries. They're the white strawberries, taste a little bit like pineapple, so we've got a few of those to go on as well. We had to fix this part of the polytunnel, that one there and that one over there. The other day I had to come up here about 20 to 10. I had a phone call to say that someone was trying to break into the plot. When I got up here I couldn't see anybody, but it seemed all that timber we had along the polytunnel stacked up nice and tidy. They were obviously standing on in a hiding, and what they'd done is they'd fallen against the polytunnel here and they'd collapsed both these bars. So that's all out now anyway. This timber will be sorted, and we'll leave that bed able to be walked around. So we've done that today, fixed the polytunnel, we've siliconed the shed, we've got all the strawberries sorted, and we've painted the shed. I have started doing the chicken coop, the egg laying section of the chicken coop, but we've run out of felt, so that's that. So it's still a mess here, but things are getting done. You know, that shed, it's a bit dark here at the moment, guys. It's nearly 4 o'clock, but excuse the focusing, but that shed is now starting to look much better than it was. Another coat on there now, and it should be ready for what the winter can throw at it. and it's giving it a new lease of life. That one over there needs sorting next, but we've got to get rid of that mound of crap from behind it first. So this polytunnel is a lot tighter now. We've got to get that ready for the winter, get the beds ready in there. The one side is ready, we just got the other side, and that's going to become our fruit polytunnel. So it's gone very cold, excuse me, it's gone very cold up here, but you know, things are starting to move on. Chickens and ducks are still digging around in all of the straw and hay and things like that, as you can see. Or can you? I don't know, it's a bit dark. Let me see if I can scroll in for you. There we go. I've just moved all them boards you can see behind them so I could get onto the egg laying boxes there. I'm gotta get felt that properly, but for now I've put a piece over it just to secure it down. But the chickens there, as you can see, are happy scratching away in all the soil that is bare because there's loads of worms and things there. There's also a load up there. The ducks are gone down the other end. So anyway guys, that's it for today, and as soon as I got something else to show you, I'll do a video for you. Cheers guys, bye.